Hi everybody, there's my host Tatum. I'm totally fangirling right now, and I'm shaking. Oh, it's gonna start. Oh my god. Sorry about the squeal.
My god, there's a lot of you. Nerve-wracking. I'm like, I'm all nervous now. Oh, and you all got quiet at the same time. Don't keep talking. It's okay. Ignore me. And you're not ignoring me.
There he is.
Terrible instructions. I'm just kidding. I know you're here for me.
We love you, Tatum.
What's going on? It's really funny. What's going to finally end? My god, you've been waiting in line. That's insane to me. I don't understand. I wouldn't wait for me for 10 minutes. I know me, though. So I'd be like, oh, that guy? Wow. You waited for 45?
Yep.
Wow. You say that like you want me to do things for you. You waited 45 minutes. Take your shirt off. Like, that's what that sounds like. That's not happening, by the way. I love you, but that's not happening. Free. I was sick. Leave me alone. I had pneumonia. Blame my doctor. He's a jerk. He wouldn't let me on a plane. He was like, you're going to infect the entire world if you get on a plane, so you're under house arrest.
Oh.
So, hello everyone. I think everyone's kind of said it now. So, hello. Bonjour.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I don't think you heard me. I said bonjour, Montreal.
Hello.
Better. We're going to work on that. And that is the extent of my French, really, that I'm comfortable with around people that actually speak it. Really good around people that have no idea how full of crap I am, but around like authentic French people, I'm like, so, hi. Oh, did you just ask me to the front? Yes. It's so awkward when French people want you to do that. French laugh, really, so afterwards we can just repeatedly punch you in the crotch. Oh. My dream is to do that in Paris one day. They're like, we don't laugh like that. Yes, you do. You do. It's the only people known for its laugh, because we don't think there's no such, I mean there is such a thing, but we don't think of like the Polish laugh or the German laugh. Well, the Germans don't laugh.
Hey.
We don't think of that sort of thing, but the French, we always think, oh, the laugh. Yeah. True story though, like I do know enough French to get around pretty easily in Paris, and you know, and I speak it decently only when I've had several drinks, as she can attest. Because last night I was like, oh no, I can understand it and I can say a few things, but I just don't, and I can read it like nobody's business, but I can't speak it. And then 4 tonics later, I'm like, oh, je suis dans les So there's something about wine or gin that just, I guess, you know, loosens the tongue. So, yeah. So this is a Q&A, and I have like about, 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever like that, so we'll kind of go with it. And these are, you've probably seen me on YouTube a lot, those of you that stalk me. You know who you are. And I love you. Let's see, so I have a couple of rules before we begin. What I will do is just say, okay, let's go, and you raise your hand, and I will just pick on you at random. No need for you to line up or anything like that. It's pretty good acoustics in here, so you can just project. And you provide A, I provide Q. Sometimes the Q will be interesting. Sometimes I will ramble for 5-10 minutes about something I know nothing about. Doesn't stop me from talking. And that's how it'll go. Please don't no requests, like stuff like if you want to like film me say yes my lord or the French laugh, things like that, that's fine. But anything that involves me coming to you or you coming to me, no, I'm a very lazy person. I'm not moving from this damn spot. So sorry. And please, so like don't like please could you call my sister's boyfriends, hairdressers, cousins, dogs, Walker, and Sebastian voice for them, please? No, because nothing halts a panel like hold on just a second. Yeah. It's ringing. Nothing. I've learned not to do that. Also, about a year or so ago, I was at a con and I damned myself eternally by agreeing to wear bunny ears.
Oh yeah!
Bad decision on my part, because now every panel I do, I end up looking like a homeless person, wearing like hats, coat, everything. I'm like, everyone just, hey, wear this, wear this, wear this. And I look like I should be going up to people going, do you have $5?
Or the cat ears.
For the trip home. So please, no wearing of the things. I don't want to wear what you have. You look better in it than I do, so it should stay on you. One day I will cosplay, I don't know as who.
Sebastian.
What?
Sebastian.
I'm too thick to be Sebastian.
Okay, Kyoya then. Kyoya.
Kyoya. I look like Kyoya at 37, so I'm cosplaying him right now. So there we go.
Oh, God.
Accomplished. Thank you for coming. So, yes, so that's it. I think that's all I can think of in terms of rules. Other than that, anything goes. It is kind of a family-friendly panel, so please don't ask me really weird or personal things. Because I'll answer it, and I shouldn't here. There is an 18 and up panel tonight I'm doing at 10 o'clock, which is kind of my Me Unhinged panel. It's much like this one, except I cuss a lot and tell really dirty stories. So, yeah, who's got a question? Who wants to be first? Your hand went up right there in the third row with the glasses on. You have glasses, so we're like related.
Who's your favorite Italia coworker?
My favorite Italian coworker? Oh, none of them. They're all dicks. I'm kidding. It's hard to pick a favorite because they're all really funny people. My favorite person probably to work with in general on anything, and you happen to work with me on Italia though, is probably Patrick Seitz, who plays Germany.
Yeah.
Patrick Seitz is a dear friend of mine who is about a foot taller and whose voice is about an octave deeper than mine, so I'm profoundly threatened by him. But he's really like the sweetest guy and enormously talented, and we've been teamed up together as adaptive writers for several years now. We worked on several shows together, including Steins Gate, my favorite thing I've ever gotten to work on as a writer, and one of my favorites as an actor. How many Steins Gate fans do you have?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing. The rest of you suck. Seriously, Steins Gate plug. If you haven't seen Steins Gate, watch it, become a better person, get back to me. Yeah, so Patrick Seitz. But then again, that's also like kind of asking me who's your favorite child or what's your favorite chocolate when you're at the bakery. You're like, I don't know, I want one of everything. Because they're all funny. Like when we did, and understand too, when we do the dub, we don't work together. Our stuff is recorded individually because it's just impossible to get a cast that big in one space in front of a mic. It's a recording nightmare, so we record individually. On Italia, most shows, I'm happy to be one of the last people that records because then everyone else has already laid down track and I have these wonderful performances to work off of. In Italia, it sucked because I'd be laughing so hard from everyone else's performance that I couldn't focus on being Franz. And when you can't focus on being Franz, that speaks to how ridiculous you are as a person. Franz is really easy to do. It's not a huge stretch for me. It's just a really terrible French accent and sexual innuendos out the wazoo. And as long as I've got my blue Snuggie and my wine,
Oh yeah. Blue Snuggie.
But Patrick is funny guy, and it's the first time I really got to know him as a person was recording on that show because he's from LA, and we recorded that show in Dallas, so he came to Dallas quite often for Italia, and we spent a lot of time together, and he's since become like a brother to me. So I adore Patrick Seitz.
Okay.
Good question. Who's got another one? I see a hand up there in the third row if you've got stuff on your head.
Can you have a conversation with yourself, Franz, and Sebastian about cats?
About cat. God, what is this, an improv class? I really had a funny moment where someone asked me like a year or so ago at a convention in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from me. They were like, have a conversation between like Sebastian and Franz. And I'm like, thank you. Two very difficult accents to do at the extreme ends of my range, and you want me to just jump between them like, hello. So it was like, oh my god, you're so sexy. Do you want to come work for me? No. And I'm in the corner going, I like cats. Oh god, that's weird. I guess Sebastian would be like, oh, there's a cat over there. Oh, I just want to touch its paw. So sensual creatures. I love them. I want to take them home. I'm sorry, it's dinner time. I'm late. And friends would be like, you're touching my head. And I'd be back there going, I told you not to wear that stupid hat. So, there we go.
Thank you.
It's hard to be friends without my blue Snuggie. I don't feel like I have my security blanket.
Oh,
You know the blue Snuggie story, by the way?
yes.
Yeah, okay, no one said no. That's just
Actually,
like,
I
everyone's
don't.
like, wait, no, tell her anyway. Okay, I'll tell her anyway.
I don't.
I had been doing Sebastian, recording Sebastian.
Yeah.
Strange fan fiction.
This happens all the time. This is your life now. I've been recording for Sebastian on season 2 of Black Butler, and right next door was the studio where we were doing the second season of Hitalia. And so there were many days where I would be recording Sebastian and then immediately have to go over and record a few hours of Franz, which is very difficult to do, because they're not only very different characters tonally and accent-wise, but just the character. Like, Sebastian is extraordinarily buttoned up and very proper and very suave, and Franz is none of those things. And so I have to go from that to that. And it's French and British, like two naturally opposed extremes that just, they hate each other with a passion. So it's like they're duking it out in my head, and I'm like, I don't know who I am today. They're both mad at me. And I came in to do Franz, to record Franz. And excuse me for a moment while I just ponder what I just said. So I went in and I couldn't do the accent. Everything kept coming out like Sebastian, and Scott Sager, the director, was like, what the hell is wrong with you? You've been doing this accent for 2 years. Oh my God, we only have an hour. We have deadlines. Get with it, Tatum. Chop, chop, come on. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's Bastille Day. So I'm sitting there, and there just happened to be crumpled up on the floor a blue Snuggie that someone, I think either Caitlin Glass or Leah Clark, had left in, because they're actresses and they get really cold because they're women, and I don't know why I don't know, but you're like, it's not true, whatever. You're a woman, you could freeze to death on the equator in the middle of summer in furs. It's cold. And we're men, we're like, I don't feel anything. But I'm very cold, I'm very like,